You must be going into something big with the Ace of Wands and then the Two of Wands. You are getting the forewarning to dress for alchemy because it's something that it's energies that have been trying to put a kibosh to this for multiple lifetimes. Your 10 of Pentacles is going to be real special. I don't know what you're cooking up, Star Child, but you're going to see an ugly side of some people that you have not before. What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. The flock of nuns are in the building today. The habit is thin. So, let's see what they want to tell us. We're starting out in the Shadow and Light Fairy Oracle today to get a read on this energy. First out, we have Sea Storm. The Happy Phantom is also chasing Sky Witch around and teasing her. So if you hear any barking, my apologies in advance. All right. What else we got here on this energy? Calm before the storm. This is a pre-warning. Storm Angel. Okay. Something's brewing. Something's brewing in the energy here, Star Child. Dress for alchemy. Okay. There's a stillness right now. There's a stillness with Sea Storm, the siren, because there's a moment here to go in. This card is 32. They're telling me that's 5. There's a shift that's about to happen, but there's a storm that's going to happen here with the Storm Angel. Okay, there's a collision of attitudes, energy that you're being asked to get ready for with this Dress for Alchemy card to release your power so that you release your power in the most productive way, High Priest, High Priestess. The calm before the storm. Let's hear more about this calm before the chaos. What's the narrative on this calm before the chaos? 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Why the 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles? Ooh, a whole lot of Pentacles here, Star Child. Whole lot of Pentacles. You are here in this 9 of Pentacles energy. So very intuitive at this time. Very in touch with spirit, with your ancestors, with your guides. But something's about to shift here in the energy. Something is about to shift in the energy among a group of people that you hang out with. You've been trying to make progress to find balance with. Tell me more about these energies with the 3 of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about these energies. The 3 of Pentacles. Hangman, Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. I see it, Sky Witch. Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords, and 2 of Swords. Things are all of a sudden not going to be as they appear, Star Child, with a group of people that you know. The veil, the mask is going to be ripped right off. With this Page of Swords energy, there's something you're going to see immediately that you've never seen before. It's going to make sense why there's been chaos and this push and pull in the energy. And you're going to have to make a decision. Tell me about this 2 of Swords, please. You're being asked to go, when you see this, go in for a higher perspective. 3 of Swords. The 3 of, and 8 of Wands. You're about to get a download. You're about to get a download, and you're being asked to use logic over emotion once this download comes in to process the information to take the next steps. That's why we're seeing the 3 of Swords. Which, can you please just get along with the Phantom while we get through this reading? And with the 8 of Wands, this is some fast communication coming up. I feel like with your guides, the Moon, the 10 of Wands, and the Death card. There's been something behind the moon about a group of people here, okay? I don't think this could be any clearer. It's been a lot of burden in the energy. There's been a lot of burden in the energy, and what they're telling me is because you're always so introspective, you're taking all that burden on, but there's something that you're going to see very clear here with the Death card. There's some death energy around this 3 of Pentacles, around this group, this community. Tell me about this Death card energy, please. 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Oh, there's a shift, Star Child. You're going into a shift. You're going into a new beginning. Some of you might be moving, is what they're telling me. And the minute that this is found out by the energies around you, they're going to try to throw some death energy on it. This is when the High Priestess keeps her mouth shut. Tell me about this Page of Wands, because we've got a 5 of Swords here. And a 10 of Wands. Yeah, High Priestess. Double confirmation, King of Swords. Be very cunning with your words. Be very strategic with your words. Double confirmation of that 3 of Swords. These are hard moments because you're going to see something in the energy that you haven't seen before, but you're being asked to immediately step into logic with that 3 of Swords. You're going to see and you're going to hear things that may not be verbally communicated in front of you that clearly points towards that whoever these people are using their words, they're using their energy, they're using their actions to put a stop to this Ace of Wands. Trying to throw a little death magic on your new beginning, Star Child. We can't have that, okay, High Priestess? We can't have that. The High Priestess has foresight, and the High Priestess is very spiritual in nature, right? Has downloads, has ancestors giving them messages here. But the High Priestess knows strategy, knows the importance of strategy. That's why she's standing in between a black and white pillar. She knows when to put forth what energy. And it's just very important that you are protective and careful at this time with your plans, with your words around others, because people that in the past or in the present that you would not assume would throw any kind of chaos magic onto a new beginning for you. I don't know what you're cooking up, Star Child, but you're going to see an ugly side of some people that you have not before. You're going to get downloads about this ahead of time. So trust your intuition. I want to throw a few more on this 8 of Wands. Is there any more messages here? Yeah. 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay. There will be no recovery from this if you listen to your intuition. 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This is not heartbreak, which is why they keep telling me the 3 of Swords is about using the logic over the emotions, so heartbreak is not ensued, so that the emotions don't get out of balance. You're clearly going to see that these were not soulmate connections when you go to level up or go to this next phase and people start throwing dark words and chaos all over it. And because you're going to get the foresight on this, Star Child, this 4 of Swords is in reverse because it's time for you to move. It's time for you to be a mover and shaker and not be in recovery mode, not create heartache. This is a choice. This is a choice whether you lead with your emotions or you lead with your logic, High Priest, High Priestess. Okay, let's look at this Storm Angel. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, energies. You are getting the forewarning to dress for alchemy. 9 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups. Whoa, this is past life, Star Child. These energies have been following you around for a long time with the 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups in reverse, and 6 of Cups. These soul recognitions within this 3 of Pentacles is past life energy. That's why you're being asked to trust your visions and go right to your logic, because there may be a little deeper attachment with these people. Okay. But there's some kind of energy attachment here. You must be going into something big with the Ace of Wands and then the 2 of Wands, because it's something that it's energies that have been trying to put a kibosh to this for multiple lifetimes. Tell me more about this past life energy. This 6 of Cups, please. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. 4 of Wands. You have victory over this. If you listen to your downloads, Star Child, you listen to your intuitions, you're going to walk right through this portal. You obviously already have the dream. If this reading resonates with you, you already know what this next step is, because we just skipped the 3 of Wands. We went Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands. I don't need to tell you about the dream. I don't need to tell you about the next phase. But there's something about it that's going to become public as you start to get ready to make your moves. And so you're being asked to be reserved in your High Priest, High Priestess energy, so that you make it through this portal, so that you have the victory, so that you have the win, so that you have the relationship, whatever this is that resonates with you, Star Child. Because you got some jealous mofos, people that you would not think would turn their energy, but they're going to. And you will see, you will get the vision, you will get the energetic bump, you will get the download. So let's look at this dress for alchemy. This is going to be part of you releasing your power, you stepping into your power. Okay, this card is 3-3. On the precipice of some major change here. Tell me about you dressing for alchemy. The Hierophant in reverse. For many of you, this is stepping away from a group, from a coven, from a cult, from a group of people who are very tight and very narrow. Knight of Cups. The World in reverse. Why is this past life energy so obsessed? Little nuns are laughing. With holding Star Child back on this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. King of Wands. Page of Cups to the King of Wands. The Hermit. King of Pentacles. Because you're about to step into some serious power, Star Child. This hermit card also has a lot of past life energy around it. You're about to step into some serious power. You're about to step into some serious abundance. You're about to step into some powerful relationships and connections in which you are going to create this abundance with. Tell me about this King of Wands, this magic energy. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, I heard you the first time. Double confirmation of that. Know that these energies may not even know that you're headed towards a 10 of Pentacles, but because of whatever this past life lingering is, they just can't help themselves from wanting to throw some chaos on it, Star Child. You're headed towards a 10 of Pentacles, clearly going your own way, listening to your downloads, stepping out of the box, Star Child. So there's a lot of that high priestess energy around this right now. Knowing how to operate as the high priestess with your downloads. That's the hard thing about foresight, right? Is we get foresight and then we have to wait for divine timing. We have to sit on it. That's a whole series of lessons in itself, isn't it? Learning how to sit on information like that. All right, they want to keep going with the shadow and light fairies. So let's see what's happening on this path. I feel like you haven't gotten these downloads yet about these people, but you're about to. And when you do, it's very important that you trust your inner knowing and get ready. Move in silence. One more. Nautical priestess. Violet Duchess. Oh, yeah. You have some bored and stiff and stuck people around you. Dress for alchemy again. So there's going to be a growth. Growth is actually on the top of the deck too. They're showing me the spiral. With the nautical priestess, okay? This is an important lesson that you're about to walk into about these energies, about seeing these energies clearly, also seeing why they, like, why aren't they focused on their own ish? You know what I'm saying, Star Child? Why do people talk crap? Why do people gossip? Why do people throw, dark chaos on someone's new beginning? Aren't we all happy when people are winning? Unfortunately, no. A lot of people are not, because they don't do the growth thing. They're not introspective. They believe that they're entitled to what you have. And you're also, of course, going to get some kind of vision of how this is something that's been trailing. This is past life energy. This could be a repeated karmic cycle in this lifetime too. All right. Oh, I can see stink eye all over this Violet Duchess card. And you got the dress for alchemy again. They're telling me this release of power with the dress for alchemy is going to be understanding how powerful you are in the silence. The strategy of not speaking. The strategy of keeping secrets. I like that. That's hot. All right, tell me about let's talk more about this growth. Again, we've got the 5 here. This is a change. You're going to do this differently than you have in the past so that you don't repeat that lesson again when you get those downloads. I like that, because what they're telling me is you are going to do it differently because you are trusting your downloads. You are trusting your intuition. You're not going to act impulsively. Tell me more about this growth. And 6 of Wands, and there's going to be a victory in this, Star Child. The King of Cups. Why the King of Cups? Temperance, King of Cups and Temperance. I love that. I love that. That goes back to that 3 of Swords that we had, Star Child. Goes back to that 3 of Swords. This is the balance of the fire and water. This is the balance of swords and cups. You're not going to make emotional based decisions based off of timelines. What they're telling me is that some of you, when you go in to be introspective about this, you're going to have a feeling, but like, I've been around these people for a long time. Some people are only in our lives for seasons. Some of those seasons are longer. Some of those seasons are shorter. And where is the lesson in it, Star Child? But you're going to move differently this time, which is going to lead you to this victory, this 6 of Wands, ultimately leading you to this 10 of Pentacles that you can feel, Let's look at this Violet Duchess, this stiff, bored, and stuck. Just find out from the nuns if there's any more preemptive information you need to know. before you get these visions, before this shift comes in. Two of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords, and Five of Swords. Can I have one more, please? Page of Cups in reverse. That if you don't listen to your intuition, you will have to go into a recovery mode. Your Ten of Pentacles is going to be real special to some other people, Star Child. They're going to be real jealous. And so with this Five of Swords, this is the warning. This is the warning. There's going to be someone behind you that is not going to drop their sword and give you big hugs and tell you that how excited they are. Maybe they will on the surface, but energetically, you're going to know right away that that's not really how they're feeling. Okay? The Page of Cups in reverse is the warning again to listen to your intuition so you don't have to go into emotional recovery. Going into emotional recovery and listening to the voice of these energies, taking it on into the mind as some form of belief is going to put this Two of Wands in reverse, which we saw in the upright before. The portal, the stepping out to the next phase, to the new world. You already have your eyes on the horizon. You have your eyes on this Ten of Pentacles. Do not let anybody's thoughts, opinions, emotions step in the way of that, Star Child. Release your power, baby. Release your power. They're saying go, the Hanged Man and the Two of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands, Star Child, that go in for the information, go in for the higher perspective about these Two of Cups situations, about these soul recognitions that would be coming up against your Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of past life energy around this reading today. Okay. Oh, what you cooking up, Star Child? You got some energies chasing you down for lifetimes to make sure that this Ten of Pentacles doesn't happen. All right, let's get some symbols. The nuns are cheering you on, Star Child. They're cheering on a fellow high priest, high priestess. Those who know that what is seen with the eye is not everything that's happening. Boundaries at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're going to have to put up some clear boundaries when you step into this new life, the card of new life. This new life, this new timeline, this new Ten of Pentacles, this new relationship, whatever it is. Is it worth protecting? Are you worth protecting? Only you can decide that. What more do we need to know here? Knowledge in reverse. These other energies have no clue. They have no knowledge of even what they do or how this is energetically tied to past lives. Earth energy. Why the earth energy? Death. Know your death, Star Child. Know your death. Memento Mori is all over this card. Go get it, Star Child. Get it. Go get that Ten of Pentacles. Go get that new life. We never know where tomorrow may lead. We don't know how much time we have on Earth, Star Child. And you're cooking up something fabulous here. Absolutely fabulous. Any final words here on this new life card? 4, 11, 36 are your synchronicities on the symbols. I'm not taking the number off of the knowledge in reverse card because that's not your energy. 7 of Cups. Okay, I dig that. Lots of options, Star Child. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, there's lots of options here. This is about what they're telling you about this 7 of Cups card, Star Child, is when it comes to creating this new timeline, this new life, this new destiny, you have lots of options and you're being asked to use your imagination to create it. This is about creating your reality. Your thoughts create your reality, Star Child. There's something very dreamy about this new life. There's something very dreamy about this 10 of Pentacles. Own it. Believe it. Visualize it. See the end. So you can start to take the action steps. There will be new people. We have the 3 of Pentacles here again. There will be some new people that will come on this path. And what they're telling me, Star Child, is when we discern energy before we land in the 5 of Swords, before we land in the 3 of Swords, before we have to go into the 4 of Swords, we have to go into recovery from allowing people to push it all the way to the end. When we don't have to continually go through those karmic lessons again and the recovery from those heartbreaks, we don't become guarded, right? The heart does not become guarded towards new energy that comes in because we so greatly trust our discernment. So you're being asked to do that at this time because there will be new community, there will be new innovation, there will be new things that are happening when you step into this new life that does involve other people. 8 of Pentacles, part of this new life for some of you is a change in profession. Okay, going towards something that your heart is really passionate about. That's part of this vision. And you're being asked to trust your visions at this time, Star Child. If you want to dive into this reading a little deeper, please go join us on Substack. We always have additional content on every reading there. And if you'd like to book any personal services from me, get into your spidey senses a little more, get a tarot reading, the links to my Calendly are below in the description box. Love hanging out with you. The nuns are cheering you on, Star Child. I'll see you for your next energy check-in.